Hello everyone, welcome back to This Day in Weather. If you're just joining this channel, this is where you can learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Today is September 16th. On this day in 1928, the Okeechobee hurricane, also known as the San Felipe Segundo hurricane, made landfall in Palm Beach County, Florida, between Jupiter and Boca Raton as a Category 4 storm with winds at 115 miles per hour. This was one of the deadliest hurricanes in recorded history of the North Atlantic Basin and the fourth deadliest hurricane in the United States. The hurricane first formed on September 6th off the west coast of Africa and strengthened into a hurricane on the 10th. The storm then neared the Lesser Antilles and continued to intensify, with its eye moving over Guadelope with 140 mile per hour winds, a Category 4 hurricane. It then passed 10 miles south of St. Croix before approaching Puerto Rico. On the 13th, the 15-mile eye crossed Puerto Rico in 8 hours and moved ashore near Guayama and possibly reached peak winds of 160 miles per hour, a low-end Category 5 hurricane, and made landfall in Puerto Rico as such. But due to the large size and slow movement of the storm, there was uncertainty in the intensity. It then brushed the northern coast of Hispaniola. On the 16th, it continued through the Bahamas as a strong Category 4 and passed near Nassau on the 16th before making the Florida landfall that evening. The hurricane then quickly weakened as it progressed inland and moved over Lake Okeechobee and then recurved to the northeast and passed near Jacksonville, Florida early on the 18th with 75 mile per hour winds, a minimal hurricane. It then made landfall near Edisto Island, South Carolina, with 85 mile per hour winds. On the 19th, it became extratropical and dissipated on the 21st. A minimum of 4,112 fatalities occurred from this hurricane. In Puerto Rico, over 24,000 homes were destroyed and over 192,000 were damaged, leaving over 500,000 homeless. In Florida, more than 1,711 homes were destroyed. Total damage was estimated to be around 100 million 1928 United States dollars, but in 2024 United States dollars, it would take over $1.8 billion to equate to that. On this day in 1999, Hurricane Floyd made landfall in Cape Fear, North Carolina, with winds at 105 miles per hour, a Category 2 hurricane. This came after forming on September 7th and became a high-end Category 4 hurricane on the 13th with 155 mile per hour winds and made landfalls in the Bahamas late that day, but had weakened to 105 miles per hour Category 2 status before the Cape Fear, North Carolina landfall on the 16th, and then quickly weakened to a tropical storm late on the 16th and moved through the Delmarva Peninsula, eastern New Jersey, Long Island, and New England. Then late on the 17th, it became extratropical and dissipated on the 19th. Floyd caused 85 fatalities and 6.5 billion 1999 United States dollars in damage, which equates to over 11.5 billion in 2024 United States dollars. After the 1999 season, the name Floyd was retired and replaced with Franklin for the 2005 season. On this day in 2004, Hurricane Ivan made landfall in Gulf Shores, Alabama as a Category 3 storm with 120 mile per hour winds. Before that, it first formed on September 2nd and caused catastrophic damage in Grenada as a strong Category 3 storm, heavy damage in Jamaica as a strong Category 4 storm, and then severe damage in Grand Cayman, Cayman Islands, and the western tip of Cuba as a Category 5 hurricane, where peak winds reached 165 miles per hour. While Ivan was most likely a Category 3 120 mile per hour storm at landfall early on the 16th in Gulf Shores, Alabama, some sources put the winds near 130, which would be Category 4 upon its landfall in Alabama and northwestern Florida. Ivan then continued inland, maintaining hurricane strength until it was over central Alabama. That evening, Ivan weakened rapidly and became a tropical depression, still over Alabama. Ivan then became extratropical on the 18th while crossing Virginia, but wasn't finished yet. The remnant low drifted off the U.S. mid-Atlantic coast into the Atlantic Ocean and continued to dump rain in the United States. On the 22nd, the system reorganized and regained tropical characteristics, and on the evening of the 23rd, Ivan made landfall near Cameron, Louisiana as a tropical depression. Then on the 24th, it weakened to a remnant low as it moved overland into Texas, then dissipated for good on the 25th. Ivan caused 124 deaths and 26.1 billion 2004 United States dollars in damage, which in 2024 United States dollars would equate to close to $43.5 billion. The damage Ivan caused resulted in that name being retired and replaced with Igor for the 2010 season. On this day in 2010, the New York City area, along with parts of Ohio and New Jersey, were hit with an outbreak of 14 tornadoes causing 2 fatalities plus 1 non-tornadic fatality. The highest rated tornado from the outbreak was an EF3 that caused severe damage on both sides of the Ohio River and damaged or destroyed over 50 homes and completely leveled at least 2 in the Reedsville, Ohio area. Damage was $65.5 million 2010 United States dollars, which would equate to over $94.5 million in 2024 United States dollars. That will close up this edition of This Day in Weather, but be sure to stay tuned in because whenever there's a new video, you will learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. Please hit the subscribe button to be sure to never miss a new video. And if you're just joining this channel, please check out all the other videos that have been posted on this channel.